Alrighty guys, welcome back again doing another video. Today's video is another theory video. So what we're theorizing about is keybinds. My theory is that your keybinds are not as bad as you think if you have some kind of weird setup. And of course you probably knew that from the title and thumbnail. Really, there are only two things that are required. Well, I just checked my notes. There are actually three concepts. One of them is really truly required. The other two are just concepts and theories. So I'm going to get right into it. Number one, the first thing that's actually required is scroll wheel reset. And that's pretty much gives you instant reset of builds, walls, whatever. And that's an easy one. You need that instant reset for shooting and blocking shots immediately. So let's say somebody's over in the brick box and I wasn't ready to shoot, I can just look here and do that. You could also reset cones instantly. Maybe this is like this. Shoot here. Maybe he's sitting back there or something. So you that's it. Same thing with the ramps. When you do this edit on them, you shoot them, still reset, maybe get out even. But yeah, tons of uses for reset, instant reset, scroll wheel reset. So yeah, that's about the only keybind that is, well, not even keybind, that's the only bind that's actually required pretty much. So yeah, it's an easy one. I have two concepts that might help, but if you're already top 1000, I don't think it'll do much. But regardless, here they are. So the first concept is to not give one finger too many things to do. So like putting all your binds on your index finger, all your binds on your ring finger, yeah. Or don't want to have too many binds on your thumbs. So like for instance, typically most people split up two builds on thumb, on their left thumb, and the other two on the right thumb. So that'd be ramp and wall. Between these. So yeah, you can build like that. I'm not having to hit three things with one thumb. I can do two with one thumb, one with the other. Same thing with double edits. Quadruple and triple edits would also be easier. Then that concept of having not too many fingers doing too many things has made me switch my rotate build and my rotate build and my change material button. So I right click for rotate. I can go downwards like this if I need to. This saves the orientation of that. I don't feel like I need to change material as often as I need to rotate ramps. Rotated ramps are also useful for maybe that. I can also do it the other way. And so yeah, between these half tarps and the downward tarps, these downward tarps, I feel like I use ramps more, so that's why. And I can do rotate with this instead of doing moving and rotating with this finger. And in my brain, changing material is kind of like reloading because you might be switching to something that has more builds available, or you want to save builds. It just kind of, I think of it the same way. But again, that's just me. It might be a weird thing. And the last concept is due to the right-hand peek nature of the game, because like on this side with the third-person camera, you can just slide over and shoot. And to be able to see out through around the left side, turn the camera like this, and you can't just slide over and shoot. Just slide like way over here to shoot something right here. Anyways, so let's say this wall wasn't mine. If this wall wasn't mine, I would pickaxe it. And then I would go for the edit with this finger. Well, I can move this way. Actually, maybe I would make this edit instead. And as I move this way, I can use this finger to go up to Q. Shooting here like this. And I think that's why a lot of the pros have like E as edit, F as edit, even G as edit, I think. So that they can go that way, use this finger to do their edit button, and go this way, and they can use this finger to go 2. As their second shot, I use Q because it's closer. I use 2 as pickaxe. And then it's the same thing in the coned box. Move here. Q with this. Something like that. Anyways, I might not be explaining it super clearly, but the concept is in general that you don't want to have to do two things with one finger. So if you need to move to the left and edit, you shouldn't have that bind on the same finger. And if you need to move to the right and pull out your shotgun, you don't want that on the same finger either. So I'm not really the biggest advocate for just changing binds, especially if you're already pretty good. A lot of the top players, they all have keybinds that are pretty close to each other, but not quite the same. So really, if you're pretty good, you should probably just stick with what you're using. But then there's another concept, and the concept is if you're as successful as you want to be and you change your keybinds, Really the worst thing that can happen is you won't be as good as you want to be, but you can switch back to your old keybinds and then be as good as you want to be. And then on the other side, if you're not performing how you want to, you can change it and you probably still won't be. And if you're still not performing how you want to, then whatever. But you do start performing like you want to, then that's the neutral outcome or win outcome. Pretty good odds. Anyways, that is about it for the keybind theory. Scroll wheel reset is needed. There might be some concepts on how you want to set up based on the actions that are typically combined. And then also don't overload your fingers. I think piano players use all their fingers, so of course some fingers are better, but all your fingers can be used. And so yeah, that is about it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.